7 days after Arne Slot's setback against Nottingham Forest, his Liverpool side have 2 wins with 6 goals scored, as Saturday's 3-0 victory over Bournemouth took them briefly to the top of the Premier League. Cody Gakpo was one of the heroes midweek in Milan, but despite praising his fellow Dutchman, when I asked him about Gakpo's reaction to being on the bench, Slot was keen to stress the depth of quality he has at his disposal.
The one he's in competition with had some good performances as well, so that's what I mean with it's all about the team. And these players that play for Liverpool all have a lot of quality, so there's not one player that doesn't have quality. So if they can show up, just work hard, then the team and individual quality will lead to good performances.
This point was emphatically proved by Diaz, who took his tally to 5 Premier League goals for the season, opening the scoring in 3 of those 5 games to justify his inclusion from the start ahead of Gakpo. While Arne Slot has positive problems to address, across Stanley Park there were more of the negative kind, even as Everton secured their first point of the season away at Leicester City. Sean Dyche's men can justifiably feel like they were the better side, but after a third successive game in which they failed to hold a lead, this time against likely relegation opponents, there was a palpable sense of what might have been. Erik ten Hag can surely sympathise, as Manchester United blew a whole host of chances at Crystal Palace, and in the end were indebted to goalkeeper Andre Arne to leave South London with a 0-0 draw. A second consecutive clean sheet is scant consolation, as the spotlight shone on his decisions at the other end of the pitch, where the in-form and notoriously streaky Marcus Rashford was relegated to the bench. Newcastle's hopes of leading the table were dashed as Fulham earned a comprehensive 3-1 victory, their first over the Geordies since both teams were in the Championship 7 years ago. Some Newcastle fans may believe this first defeat of the campaign has been coming based on performances, but they can take heart in the form of Harvey, a scorer for the 3rd game in a row ahead of next week's lunchtime clash with Manchester City.